What's going on, guys? It is your boy Supreme One, and welcome back to a brand new episode in my Let's Play series for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Now, on the last episode, we made our way through this military base in order to reach the shuttle, and once we got here, we needed to find a way to open both the hangar and retrieve like the codes we need to basically get the shuttle to fly to the polar region, which is where we're going to be heading. We also aided this Twi'lek, who was kind of scared of like getting killed, I suppose, so we had to show him the way out of the military base, and Kreia was moaning at us for doing that for whatever reason. I think she's just not a crabby woman, but you know, she didn't really like me helping him for whatever reason. We also found this broken HK unit as well, which was following us for like a second, then it just randomly exploded, so that was pretty interesting. But we've now got the ship ready. It is time to go to the polar region of Telos and hopefully get the Ebon Hawk back. So let's go now. So it doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you out of the restoration zone. So let's go ahead and take the shuttle to the shielded mesa in the Telos' polar region. Alright. We are out of here. These goddamn creatures. I hope I never see them again.
Statement. We have arrived too
late. Oh god, it's these HK droids.
Has invaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's
These frickin' HK units are hunting us.
Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Yep, they're definitely after us. That's nice to know.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the whole of the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, it's literally just like a little hole area, isn't it? Oh great, a HK unit. Don't tell me, oh, the shit's gonna get shot down again, isn't it? Another crash landing.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Great. I'm as mad as Ann is. Oh, lovely. Another crash landing. How fun is that? Alright, looks like we're here, at least. That's the good thing.
Praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Someday we'll have a ship that lasts longer and that doesn't crash. Hopefully that's when we get the Ebon Hawk back.
Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact.
Sure it is.
Shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification, but now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Any reason why you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat.
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
To extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
I am not going to let that happen. How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage.
Well,
Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Destroying one of you is easy. Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Well, looks like we're going straight into combat with these freaking HK droids then. I hate these things so much. I might just spam Disable Droid along with Kreia, I think. Oh, we're back with Aton. Where the hell's Bao-Dur then? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I should probably level him up before we do start to fight then, I suppose. I'll just recommend everything, because I really don't know what to give him. Have we got anything else? Cardio package, sure. Should we give him the Zabrak combat suit? I don't see why not. I think the weapons I have on him are good enough anyway. Alright, let's do this then. Let's get Kreia to oh, we need to deal with these mines as well. Just focus on the HK droids for now, I think. We should be good. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, they just all exploded. Let's deal with these HK units now, shall we? Okay. Right, here we go. Let's charge! Oh wow, Kreia's about to frickin' die. Oh god. I can't lose Kreia. Come on. Right, that's 1 HK unit dealt with. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. About to die, that was so close. Damn, okay. Alright, advanced medpack please. There we go. That was very close. But we managed to deal with them. No doubt we will be seeing more of these HK units again, as they said. More will take their place. We found the control cluster. Nice. We could probably use that to repair a part of HK. Or HK-47. Not my HK, not these bad HK droids trying to kill me. What should we do now? My journey hasn't updated at all. Let's have a look. Oh, is that Bao-Dur? I think it is. Should probably check out how he's doing. There it is, Bao-Dur. Bao-Dur looks as if he was knocked unconscious by the explosion. If you can find refuge, then maybe he should recover in time. So what, we're just gonna leave him here? I guess so. Well, that ship's pretty much screwed. What's this? It's like a little hump in the snow. Well, it looks like it leads somewhere on the map. Let's have a look, shall we? It's down here. Oh yeah, here we go. Polar Plateau Interior. Okay, I guess this is where we're heading. I'm gonna save it quickly. There we go. Alright, let's head down here then. See what's gonna happen. Oh, there's Bao-Dur. What the hell? Who are they? Okay. Let's hope they help Bao-Dur, not like kill him with those pikes she was holding, or they were holding. Well, this place looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So where are we now? Curious.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
She looks like... Isn't she the one who was at the Ebon Hawk when we first arrived on Telos? So it must be here. She must have been the one who stole it. Who are you?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
Very well. I did not come here to do battle. See where this leads. Oh, we're in a
Why
prison
is it
cell
that
again.
Everywhere we go, I end up in a cell. I mean, why
Yeah,
do they
I
lock
know,
us up?
Alan.
What is this place?
It's
It is a
painful.
training ground for Jedi.
Oh god, look at Bayodur. His head's
This
just
ice
through
hole?
the
Yes,
shield.
it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out
So
here in
this
the middle of
isn't an
nowhere?
academy.
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
Who fix
It's none of
Atris?
your concern.
Well, the sooner
Well,
we're
then.
out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
What is she doing to him?
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to
What the hell is Kreia doing to Ator?
Stop! Stop! Ah!
With the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? And there is its heart. You surprised
What the
me.
fuck is Kreia
I
on?
could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please.
So does Alan,
I'm
like,
asking you.
have a
I
secret
don't
about
want
us?
to-
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses.
So Alan's
You
a
know how
murderer?
important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi
She's like
and rightly
threatening
so.
Alan now. I'm
If
so
each is
lost.
hands of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch. But
Yeah,
why
I know,
a vicious
right?
old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you.
Wow.
Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment
You're like
approaches.
playing with that on there. I'm trying to make sense, like, with what is happening, but I'm so lost. Like, Kreia is a bitch. Jesus. Now what are we doing? I wonder who that is. Seems important. Look at the music.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Okay. It's not my intention to come here, Atris, or to see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
I have no clue. There's so many options to frickin' go for. The council exiled me out of fear of Revan, of me, and of what we represented.
You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I remember now. You don't need to remind me again.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I so I would never forget.
Fam, she has her lightsaber. That's my lightsaber.
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it.
Fam, I want
so
it back.
I will never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
I wish to earn the right to carry my lightsaber again.
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
And the Council's way was to meet aggression with surrender? I'll take my choice any day.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Reverend Malik turned on you, not I.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malik's crusade would have been over before it began.
If the Jedi had backed us, there never would have been a civil war.
You betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
Tell that to the millions who died in the war. Lives we could have saved if the Jedi had acted earlier.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
If we had not fought, the Republic would have fallen. That is a fact.
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumphs of pacifism? Surrender?
Do not twist my words. A
Bitch, I'm
physical
owning you
victory
right
is not
now.
the only victory, or the only loss.
Your words would have hung hollow if the Mandalorians have crushed the Republic and conquered the galaxy.
You do not know...
Oh please. Anyone who steps outside the Jedi archives would know it.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Awareness. At last it comes out. Was it always this personal with you?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting you.
You're getting angry.
You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer.
Oh my god.
If you cannot seem to admit the Council
You
was
played her
correct,
then.
Why are you here?
I want my property. I'm not going to say my slaves. Alright, I'm here because a pretentious scutter, if I said that correctly, stole my ship.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility.
The destruction of Paragas was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy.
Generally,
before the
was
Jedi.
not me.
Do you know what you have done?
I know it put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragas, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
Should go for here. Alright, intelligence. It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
My crime? The Sith destroyed Paragas, not me.
The Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith came for me on Paragas, to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith.
Yes, I
can
have.
feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragas. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The Sith believed me to be the last Jedi.
You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They're stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith from the Jedi Civil War.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Your grasp of tactics is questionable.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship.
Yeah,
I
it
will
has.
return it to you. You must
Good.
leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Where can I find my companions?
You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
Okay. I don't... Should I go for that? I'm not sure. Then I'll be going now.
Take your ship, then. I don't
Yes,
care
I
where
will.
you go. Just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress.
Okay. So that's very
Yes.
interesting. That's a crap ton of backstory. So much to take in with this game. It's insane.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me,
because
mistress, but I must
I
ask.
played you.
The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Okay. Shame she can't give us our lightsaber back. That's unfortunate. I kind of like that blade. Not gonna lie. What the hell's in there? It's like red stuff. Okay. So we got light side points and a journal entry. Good to know. Wonder what's happening now. That's one banged up ship. Interesting. What the hell is that? What is going on? Who the hell's this?
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force.
Yo. I have no clue what he's saying.
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe.
What is he saying?
Do you feel it is a...
Oh, dear.
You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die.
She wants to die.
Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Okay. Very interesting. I take it we're going back to us. Okay, well that was very interesting to say the least. So it looks like we're in the Polar Academy. Now by the looks of things, and there's Handmaiden systems. I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they are prisoners.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Take it that's, who, Alan?
He has had some Echani training.
Oh,
He
really?
masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
You must be mistaken.
You are the one who
Sorry
is
about that, I
mistaken.
had to do
It
something.
requires you know what to look for.
So where would he have gotten training?
I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military
Sounds
special
like
forces
Echani?
throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with.
Okay. Interesting. I'll be going now. So Alan's had like Echani training or something? Very interesting. Okay, so guys, I am going to end this episode off here. So we got a lot of backstory this episode, and we also met Atris, who has my lightsaber. So next episode we're going to be hopefully getting everyone back, and also hopefully finding the Ebon Hawk. But we shall see. So guys, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.